The Digital Checklist Assessment is one of the non-test assessment options available for homeschooling families in Washington State. In the state of Washington, the annual assessment requirement may be met by either having a student take a standardized achievement test or be evaluated by a certificated person working in the field of education. The Digital Checklist Assessment satisfies the second assessment option listed in the homeschool law. With this option, the child does not need to take a test. Instead, the home educator, typically the parent, assembles a portfolio of what the child knows or has worked on in the past school year and submits the portfolio for a certificated teacher to review. The Digital Checklist Assessment is a great option for students who have been working at primarily one grade level during the academic year for all subjects and who cannot or do not want to take a standardized achievement test. If your child is unable to take a standardized achievement test for any reason, such as in cases of extreme testing anxiety, a learning disability, or a physical limitation, ordering a digital checklist assessment may be the best option. It is important to note that the digital checklist assessment goes by grade. Only order the digital checklist if your child has been working at one grade level for most subjects taught throughout the school year. The Digital Checklist Assessment is designed to help you record what your child has learned in the past school year. It goes by grade and contains a list of skills typically covered for each of the required subjects that homeschooling families must cover in Washington State. These subjects are reading, writing, spelling, language, math, science, social studies, history, health, occupational education, and art and music appreciation. We offer both a paper and a digital option for the checklist assessment. This overview is for the digital checklist assessment only. To order the digital checklist assessment, you must first have an online account with us. Either create or log in to your online account on our website. After logging in, select the grade that your child has most recently completed, add it to the cart, and proceed with the checkout process. To begin the process of filling out the digital checklist assessment, on your account menu, click Forms. Locate the digital form you'd like to work on, and then click Edit. For each subject, check off the skills that the student has covered for the grade being evaluated. If necessary, upload a document listing additional concepts and skills that were covered. In addition to the checked off skills for each subject, there is additional material that needs to be uploaded and submitted. Essentially, your goal is to compile a portfolio that represents what your child knows and has learned in the past school year. At a minimum, the portfolio should include the checked off skills, a few math, reading, and language arts worksheets, ideally one or two from the beginning, middle, and end of study to show the student's progress, a book log, and a writing sample. Additional materials may also be submitted, such as the scope and sequence of the curriculum or program used, work samples for any academic subject, a list of films or documentaries watched, pictures of science or art projects, a goals and objectives form, quarterly progress reports, a summary of field trips taken, and information on extracurricular activities such as music lessons, drama, and sports. Once the portfolio is completed and is submitted, a certificated teacher will review the portfolio. An evaluation letter will then be available to view and print from your online account. It is important to store copies of everything submitted as well as a copy of the evaluation letter. The checklist assessment is not a pass or fail evaluation. The teacher will provide commentary on your child's academic progress and confirm whether the required subjects have been addressed. It is important to note that simply ordering and filling out one of our non-test assessments will not itself meet the Washington State annual assessment requirement. The form and additional materials must be submitted for teacher review in order to comply with the law. If you have any questions about the digital checklist assessment, please call or email us and we'll be happy to assist you.